Hello, flipping heck, it's windy. It's storm something or other today. I can't remember what the name of it is. Storm Doodah. Let's call it that. Anyway, you might remember there was a bit of damage, storm damage last time we had the pear tree down. I'm expecting something else to go down. So it's so blowy. I've had plastic blowing. I come out this morning. There's plastic blowing all over the flipping yard from offcuts to silage clamp, and also. The fucking cows got out. The cows in this field behind me. Somehow they managed to knock the gate open and 20 or 30 cows went out in there during milking. So a bit of a panic. 7 o'clock in the morning, I had to shut the gates and get my brother out of the parlour. We had to go and get them. Got them back in. So we're alright now. Anyway, I'm going to have a look round tomorrow and see if there's anything going on with the storm, what damage there's been. In the meantime, here's a little clip of me of the snooker. I went to see the Coral World Championship snooker up in Cheltenham the other day, the semi-final. Brilliant day out. Actually, you know, not really into snooker, but actually really interesting to see. And there's a little tiny bit of footage I filmed on my phone at the end, so you can have a look at what it's like. Then we'll have a look at what's going on around the farm, if there's any damage. In the meantime, it's a bit of an experiment. I thought I'd throw this bit of straw up in the air and we'll see how it blows. You ready? 1, 2, 3. It didn't blow away. Let's try again. Oh, do you know what? It's flipping typical, isn't it? Look, hang on. Blow. Oh, it's blowing. Look, just not with that bit of straw. Right, look at my hair. Woo! Right. Woo! That's my not even impression, very bad. Right, anyway, crack on. I got to go and feed these cows, and we'll have a look. Have a look in a bit.
Here you go, see you. Take care, mate.
Oh, there's the kids' trampoline gone for Burton. Don't know whether they've done that much damage. It's bent the rods, bent the bars, I think. I'm not going to move that for a while because otherwise it'll flipping blow over again. And in the rest of the garden there's another branch come down off the tree next door. Look at that. Big branch come down there. Okay, so I think there's a major branch gone down over in the field. We're going to have a look. Oh, wow, I hope you can hear me all right. This flipping wind's terrible, so I know it'll be bad on the mic. We have a big tree down. Whoop. We have a big tree down in the orchard. Let's go and have a look. All right, let's have a look. Okay, so this is a tree that was planted in 1837 when my great-grandfather planted this, what was left of, or this orchard behind me. There's really not much left of it now. There's a couple of trees left. I'll show you this tree when I picked some mistletoe off it a few years ago. There we go, you can see a big load of mistletoe on the tree now. Right up there in the branches. All over here. So we're going to cut some of that down. I'll just get up there with my step ladder and give some a snip. Okay, so that was a few years ago. The tree died. It's a Morgan sweet tree. It died about 2 years ago. So it's been here on borrowed time, but it's completely gone now. Look at this. So it's an old cider fruit tree, completely dead. I used to get all the mistletoe off it. Look, there's the mistletoe, what's left of the mistletoe on it. Now mistletoe, people don't like it because they say it kills a tree, but this tree I think was going to go anyway. It was reached the end of its natural life. And it's been ripped out of the ground, look. Feel the water there, look at the rain, feel the roots are rotten. So not only have I had a pear tree to deal with, but I've also now got an apple tree to deal with. I think I should probably leave this apple tree here for a while. Look, it's pretty rotten. I won't bother dealing with this, just I've got enough to do without worrying about cutting this up now. It's always a shame to lose a tree, but there is, we'll have a look in a minute, there's a new one over there. So this is, crikey, plenty of firewood here, and that's what's left of the old orchard. There's one pear tree down the bottom and an old apple tree over there. But there is this new tree here. This is actually a graft taken from a cutting from that tree. This is a Morgan sweet tree. I've got to prune it up at some point, but I'm letting it go like that for a while just to give it a bit of strength growing. And that's the Morgan sweet tree taken from a cutting from that tree before it died. So we will have a replacement for it growing on. And there's another one. There's another replacement one here. So we've got 2 Morgan sweet trees in this orchard still, but they're very young. They do need pruning. But there we go. I don't know how much you can hear this. It's so windy. While we're down here, we'll have a little look at the orchard pond I dug out a few years ago. Let's have a look. Maybe about 10 years ago when I first started YouTubing, I did a video on this. Let's put that video on there now and show you a little bit of what it was like before we cleaned it out. Took the rails down earlier in the month. Unfortunately, it's filled up a bit of water, which is a bit unfortunate because when I started on it, it wasn't much water in there at all. But I think we just chatted about it. He's going to scoop out what he can from the sludge, and then we're going to try and enlarge the pond quite considerably. But it really all depends what he's going to find inside. And the tricky bit is me doing a video and trying to take some pictures and try and do the job, so I don't know how well we get on with that. There he goes. And you can see there the sort of slimy watery sludges. The idea is he's going to try and clear out the far side first, dump it over here, and then the water will, in theory, sink down that side. It's a theory, but we don't know how well it'll work. I don't know how much muck you can get out. So that was 10 years ago, I think. Now look at it. And we've got a wildflower mix around the outside. Some of them, the seed pods are still there, look. And that is it looking good now. Right, I'm heading back up to have my lunch. But look at that. Look at that bad boy. That is a shame.